Good morning. I'm a state certified instructor. I'm going to talk about the skills you need to learn how to drive. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Number one, you've got to adjust your seat properly when you get into the car. I've seen a lot of beginning drivers, teens and adults, who don't properly adjust the seat. You have to adjust the seat to have leverage on the gas and brake pedal. You have to adjust the seat properly to have a slight bend in your elbows. Number two, check your surroundings. A lot of times people will come up on us. We're getting gas. We're checking air pressure. Fluids are leaking from the car. You as a beginning driver or any driver, when you come out in the morning, you need to look around your car, under your car for gasoline leaking, oil leaking, nails in your tire. So when you get in the car and you start driving, you're not disappointing saying, oh my God, I got a flat tire and I have to change it. That's the worst feeling to have when you get on the road or on the expressway and you're driving down to Metro Chicago and you got to change your tire. Number three, don't turn back to oncoming traffic. A lot of beginning drivers turn in the wrong lane. They turn too shallow. They turn too wide. And if you oversteer as a beginning driver, you're going to have a negative outcome. And no one wants to be in a negative outcome situation where you're in the wrong lane, cars are cutting you off, and you get cut off by a semi. Number four, running the car on empty heats up the fuel pump. And if you heat up the fuel pump, you're going to end up costing yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So don't run your car on E. Make sure you have adequate gas to get where you're going. And when you get to about a fourth of a tank, ding, 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 you need to start thinking to get to the gas station immediately. Next, the speedometer tells you how fast you're going. A lot of new drivers, beginning drivers, I'm going to look down, they stare at the speedometer. And if you're staring at the speedometer, and I know you see my eyes, you're going to end up cutting off a car, running lights, or drifting out of your lane. It is a skill that you will eventually gain. It won't happen in the beginning of your driving process, but don't look down, aim high, look ahead. Next, arrows indicate which way your blinker's flashing. Up is for a right. You'll hear it make a clicking sound. Down is for a left. You'll hear it make a clicking sound. A lot of beginning drivers turn on the wrong blinker. I know you're saying to yourself, what? Yes. If I tell you to make a right turn, which is up, you turn on the wrong turn signal, confusing other drivers. And if you confuse other drivers, you're going to have a crash and then you will fail. So this is timely and is very important. The gas icon with an arrow, that will tell you what side the gas tank is on. In this vehicle, the arrow's pointing to my right. So when I pull up to the gas pump, I should pull up with the pump on my right side. I can't tell you how many adults and teens I've driven have no idea where the gas pump is. This is embarrassing and dangerous. Why? Gas stations are very dangerous because of the number of people coming in the store, out of the store, big trucks, small vehicles. So you have to know you only get one chance to pull up to that gas tank and have the gas pump on the correct side. You do not run around the pole because you will damage your car. Next, hazard lights. It is a triangle that you will push. This lets us know as drivers there's a hazard. The driver has pulled over to the side. The car could be overheating. You could have a flat tire. Some type of hazard is going on. But naturally, we as humans, we are looking toward blinking lights. This is called rubbernecking. You do not want to rubberneck because I can't tell you how many teens and adult drivers were injured because you are looking at flashers instead of focusing on the road. So avoid those if possible. The battery light. This is serious. Many times drivers leave lights on in the car, headlights on, radio on when you come up in the morning to get to work, to get to school. Nothing. Your car is dead. So what I need you to do is make sure all of your interior lights are off. Everything is shut down. Make sure your headlights are off. Check that. Make sure the vehicle is properly secured. Let's talk about checking tire pressure. You need to check your tire pressure once a month in the morning when the tires are cold. As you drive, heat and air expand. You will get an incorrect reading, and if you get an incorrect reading, the number one reason why beginning drivers, teens, young adults have a flat tires because of improper inflation. If this brought you value and you learned something today, subscribe to my channel. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I appreciate you. Bye.